is. Hit record. All right. Okay, guys. So thank you for hopping on here with us today. I'm Tammy Battaglia, for those of you that don't know who I am. I am running a boot camp inside of my team for July, August, and September, and it started July 1st. So this week, I've been asking the 200K leaders to get on with me and go over the basics. So we've talked about reaching out. We've talked about the calendar challenge. Yesterday we did refer to, and today we're going to talk about what is considered the lifeline of your business in Lavelle, the VIP 800 and 1600 bonus. And I've asked Lindsey to get on here with us and go over that. She's going to go over the basics, and then she's going to talk about the power behind that bonus. It's not just, it is a great opportunity to earn extra money, but it's not just there to earn money. It's there to actually propel your business forward. So she's going to talk a little bit about that. There is a chat feature inside of Zoom, so if any of you have questions, you can send the question to me through chat while Lindsey's talking. And like I said, I'll try to do some question and answer at the end, but a lot of you are dialed in. Some of you don't have your face on here, so it'll be hard for me to know if someone's trying to wave me down. So with that, Lindsey, we are recording, so if you're ready to go, you can go for it.
Awesome. Well, hey guys, and thank you so much for jumping on this morning, and sorry about my technical difficulties. It would not be any other way. But I am honored, number one, to get to be on this video with y'all, especially in regards to back to the basics, because that is something that I have been in this business for 4.5 years, and it's so easy to lose your train of thought. It's so easy to forget where you came from. But I'm going to say this. You have to look at VIP 800 or 1600 as the lifeline of your business. Just like Tammy said, this is not just for newbies. This is for new and existing promoters that come into this business. Because if you keep that in the forefront of your mind and you keep that in the forefront of your business, you can mark my words, you're going to be successful. Because it is not about what you do, it's other people's efforts. OPE, other people's efforts are what are going to get you to the next level in this business. Whether it's a rank, whether you're going for a bonus, whatever it is, that's what's going to happen. And you have to know it inside and out. And I'm going to tell you, 4.5 years ago, I learned so many things the hard way during the VIP 800 and 1600 that I'm a professional now. And, it took that though, and that's okay with that because that's how you learn with the business. But the most important thing, no matter what it is getting people on Thrive. Getting people on Thrive and starting them. So when you're in a VIP mindset and you are starting off as a new promoter and you are saying, you have the opportunity to earn. And guys, I start off, and this is just something I've done from the beginning. You can start off and say, hey, you know what? You have the opportunity to earn up to $1,320 in bonuses. But I'm the type of person that I start off because I am like a baby stepper, and that everybody's ways are different. But I've always said you can earn up to $660. You ready to do that and make that happen? Because I don't like to fail. So I always say we have 2 weeks to do this in, and we bust butt and we get it done in 7 days. This is how I break down my VIP. I've always done this, any newbie, even myself. Yes, you potentially have 14 days to earn $1,300, but we're going to start small and we're going to work your way up. And the reason why, guys, is if you overwhelm somebody in the beginning, they're going to throw their hands up in the air, especially if they're a busy mama or they are working full-time and this is supposed to be their part-time gig. If you throw up on them in the beginning, they are not going to be duplicatable. They are not going to be your runner because they're going to look at they're going to see this huge numbers that you're throwing at them, and they're going to be like, Tammy, I can't do this. I don't know why you're expecting me. So I always say, 4 friends, 4 people that need this product. And guys, there's 3 lists that I always make people make. The first list is the people that will bail you out of jail. These are your best friends. These are your people these are your die-hard, go big or go home friends. These are your friends who are going to do whatever crazy antics that you put them up to. Those are the number 1 people that they're going to reach out to first. Because 9 times out of 10 in your VIP stage, you're at least going to have 1 person, family or best friend, that's going to order from you. They may not want to, but they're going to do it. That's the first list. That's your die-hard. Those are your bail you out of jail friends. Your second list is the biggest list that you will never quit adding to no matter how long you're in this business. And that is the individuals that need the product. I know Laura needs this product because she's not sleeping at night. I know Sandra needs this product because she's dealing with a lot of things, underlying health conditions that's going to help her. I know Tammy needs this product because she's looking for some energy right now in her life. Guys, that list is going to be page after page after page because you're going to come in contact with people your entire life that are going to need the Thrive experience. So that's your second list. Your third list, which my list has never turned the page, just so you know, on the third list. But there are people that have been in multi-level marketing and their list is huge. Those are business-minded, like-minded people. Those are ones that see a good deal and they see our comp plan. It's not people that see the products first. It's people that see the business model first, which is why my list is very minuscule because I've never been in this business. So I don't have those kinds of people in that I, rub elbows with every day. So that was very small for me, but that could be totally different for somebody else. My bail you out of jail was bigger than my like-minded people. So that's just how we roll. But that's just, everybody's different. So you're going to start with those lists and you're going to reach out to those individuals and you're going to say, listen, I don't know what this product is going to do for you, but this is what it's done for me, so forth and so on. And I always, always, always start with my promoters because they're going to be the hardest ones to get because you're trying to make people understand that, hey, I have 7 days to reach this bonus. And remember, 7 days is for VIP 800. That is what I start people off on. We have 7 days to get 2 customers and 2 promoters to get the $660. But this is what I want you to think about. When I earned my first bonus back in January of 2014, I immediately got my first 2 promoters. They were the $200 packs. I had to work harder than most people. When you order on the VIP as a promoter, it has to be a promoter package, period. The 1, the 2, the 4, or the 8. It cannot be individual products. However, you can order a promoter package. Say you order the $200 promoter pack and you're offering an incentive to start a husband and a wife because they don't have the $400. You can add those patches on to that $200 promoter pack and it is going to help count towards your VIP. But you have to order a package in first. Put that in your cart first. And then you can add any little thing. Say that you want to try the new watermelon blackberry pure. Put that in your cart with your package, and that production is going to help towards your VIP 800. But you have to order a pack. Guys, a lot of people say, Lindsay, it's really hard for me to get promoters in the very beginning. I'm going to be honest with you. I signed my friends up as promoters because you're absolutely right. A lot of people, when they hear the word promoter, they're like, I don't want to work this business. I don't want to do this business. Hey, you're doing me a favor. You're doing me a favor. Just let's do this, and go from there. Because you can mark my words, 9 times out of 10, when they get that product and they start it, which is your responsibility as their best friend, to make them start that product as soon as possible, guys, because you have 14 days to knock out 800 and 1600. The sooner your customers and promoters start that product, the sooner it's going to be a ripple effect because they're going to see what it's done for them. Then they're going to start talking because your story's only going to go so far. They need their own experience under their belt. But I'm also going to tell you, if these are local friends when you're in your VIP stage, if they are local, I actually say, go on ahead and order. I'm going to bring you 3 days over to your house because I want you to start in the morning. The sooner I can get my newest customers and promoters on this product, especially if they're local. Guys, if they're not local, they're not going to probably get your 3-day sample before they get the product from the company. But if they're local and you can start them the next day, and that's what I say, hey, sign up, let's order this. I'm coming to your house to drop this off. The sooner you get them started, the sooner that you're going to hit that bonus because they're going to start running and then they're going to hit their bonus. Remember, smarter, not harder. So in order to get your VIP 800, you have to have 2 promoters and 2 customers on Autoship. So it can be any combination of numbers. I, again, am the person that says, let's shoot for a $400 package. Let's shoot for a $200 package. And then there's your 600. okay? Because promoters are going to be the hardest thing to get. And then I always start my customers off and tell people, just get them to order the pills and the shakes at $100 on Autoship, and let's throw in the DFTs. Because if you get 1-400, 1-200, you're at 6. 2 customers at 100 apiece, there's 7 and 8. Bam, you just hit your VIP 800. Remember, that can work any way, any shape, any form. It may take you 6 customers and 2 promoters to get to VIP 800. I have seen the craziest numbers work out. But if you can get the money from your promoters in the very beginning, customers just seem to come a lot easier. Guys, they have to be a customer on Autoship. And you have to understand, so many people have been burned by the word Autoship. Not in Lavelle, because we have access to our own information. That is the number one thing I tell people. You can cancel, you can pause, you can delete, anything you want to do. It's at your fingertips. You have the opportunity to do that. They all think you have to sit on the phone. Guys, I am still trying to get off of some things that I signed up for and can't. As a matter of fact, I've had to cancel some credit cards because I cannot get off of Autoships. So you have to keep that mindset that people are very leery of the word Autoship, but you have to reiterate to them that it is by a click of a button. Hey, I'm going to put you in my reminders. I'm going to let you know that your next Autoship runs on, July 5th. I'm going to text you a couple of days before and make sure we don't need to make any changes and that everything's still going good. Because guess what? You can change. Never say you can delete and pause your. You know what? We can get back into your account and we can change. Maybe you're ready for burn. Maybe you're ready. Maybe you want some of these fun little skull patches. I don't know. Make it fun so that they know they have the opportunity to jump in that shopping cart at any given time and change up their order. Don't make it more about, oh, well, we can cancel or pause this if it happens, okay? Smarter, not harder. Guys, VIP 1600 is the same thing. And that's what I do because I don't want to overwhelm them. In 7 days, you're going to work your tail off to get those 2 customers and those 2 promoters. Guess what? If you get that by that Sunday night, you're going to get paid that next week. You are literally going to get that bonus the next following week. So let's say that you bust your buns. You don't even sign up as a promoter until Tuesday, your new promoter. You're going to do everything in your power to help them hit that bonus by Sunday night. I always say 10 Central because I don't like to push the limits. They're going to have that money on Tuesday. That is huge because guess what? When you can say, hey, Susie, I want you to go into your back office and I want you to look at your commissions. When she sees 400, 500, whatever it is, she's going to flip and she's going to say, what do I have to do to get to the next level? What do I have to do to make the next thing? So guys, that's why I always try to break it down in 7 and 7 because it's kind of like weight loss. You want to see results, don't you? If you worked really hard, you want to reap the benefits. And when you can show them that commission check on Tuesday, then all that hard work and that whatever it is they had to do, the beg, plead, steal, and borrow to get their friends to trust them pays off. And it just lights another fire under them to shoot for that next bonus. Because here's the most important thing. When you're in VIP stage and you hit your VIP 800 or 1600, guess what? You now have your own personal promoters in that same stage that you're in. And if you don't do the same thing for them that they just did for you, that you just did for them, then this will never work. So it's not like, whew, thanks, Tammy. I needed that $500 to pay my electric bill. Okay, well, how much more could you get if we continue to make this happen? You're going to continue to benefit if you help your 2 new promoters that just helped you get to VIP 800. Let's go help them pay their electric bill. Let's go help them. And everything you do is duplicatable. So now we're in our second 7 days. We're shooting for VIP 800. VIP 1600, we need to add 2 more promoters and 2 more customers, at least. You can add 10 more, I don't care, but you at least, to get VIP 1600, have to have the 4 total customers and the 4 total promoters. But we're working towards 1600 because we've already hit 800. you're going to go back out and you're going to continue to reach out to those friends, even the ones that you reached out to in the very beginning, because now Tammy's giving you a shout out on Facebook that you just hit VIP 800 and you're looking to help some new people thrive. Now you have a little money in your pocket and you can start throwing some incentives back to them as well. Guys, when we started this business up until 6 months ago, we didn't have these promo codes where people could get free shipping, people could get 10% off. Those are huge for your business. So if you are a new promoter hitting your VIP 800 and 1600, you just purchase your $400 package. That's enough products for you, your spouse, and samples. You get those codes. $20, $13.99, whatever your shipping is, that's a lot of money. That starts to add up, and you're giving that to them for free without even having to invest anything. All you did was buy your product. So using those codes are going to be huge, huge, huge. I always save my customer codes, my 10% off codes for my customers, because you can't use them on promoter packs unless you add a product in. But it's a huge, huge thing. I always send my 10% to my customers, my free shipping to my promoters, so that it kind of balances out. Obviously, you can do whatever you want to do. I'm just saying that's what I've done in the past, and that's what seems to work for me. So far, so good, because I want to be diligent, because you only get 10 a piece if you order the $400 package. So the most important thing, and Tammy, I could ramble for days on end, so I'm going to kind of read my notes real quick, because this is my own little training piece of paper. When you're reaching VIP 800, you have to have 2 promoters who buy an upgrade package of the 1, 2, 4, and 800. They must purchase an upgrade package for it to count. Like I said, individuals items will not count. You have to have 2 customers on Autoship to hit the VIP. They can obviously cancel at any time, change it without a penalty just by logging into their account. And the most important thing that I say when customers are on Autoship is you're going to save money. And if they don't believe me, I'm like, put that booger on non-Autoship and see what you're going to make. See how much it's going to spend. Because I know like burn is 90 for us. I think it's like 110 or 115 not on Autoship. That's, hello, put it on Autoship. It doesn't take a rocket scientist. But the minimum qualification for VIP is 2 promoters with upgrade, 2 customers with a total volume of 800. You can literally get however many you need, but your volume has to be 800. You have to have 2 and 2. Reaching VIP 1600. All you're going to do is duplicate what you did on VIP 800 within your first 14 days. You're going to earn possibility. Guys, I always say up to $13.20, because here's the reason why. If you say, Tammy, you're going to earn $660, you can bet your sweet bippy they're going to count that commission check, and if it's $480, they're going to be mad at you. But y'all have to remember, the up to $660 is banking on them doing the $400 promoter packs, because that's the smartest. That's not banking on them doing a $100 promoter pack and adding all of this stuff on, because you only get paid $15. No, what is it, 10? I don't even remember. You don't get paid that much. I know on a $200 pack it's 30. I know on a $400 pack it's 80. That's where they're coming up with that number. So you say up to, so that you cover your rear, because I have had mine chewed several times, and it took me that to learn. It's the up to amount. So that's what you're going to say. You're going to make people understand too, not only are they getting a cash bonus, they're getting credits. And I don't know about you, but credits are huge for me, because I love to push credits down. I don't personally keep them for myself. I love to push credits down and get started. So the sooner that they get that, the sooner they're going to have those credits to be able to push down, and so forth and so on. So let me think. It's cash. The most important thing that I would say on VIP 800 and 1600 is, if you're new, you have to keep your upline in the loop. You have to rely on them. You have to make sure that when you, no matter if you've been in this business as long as I have, or you're just signing up, you want to stay in constant contact with somebody that's in VIP 800. Guys, you can go into your back office, log in, go to your reports, and it shows you your VIP 800 and 1600. You're only going to show you your top four levels. But you as a leader So before I start this, Tammy, anything on newbies that you want me to go over for VIP 800 and 1600 before I move into leadership roles?
Nope. Nope, you're good.
Okay. So now I'm going to switch gears and I'm going to speak to you as a leader now that you have to follow the guidelines. You have to make this the lifeline. You have to keep VIP 800 and 1600 as your mindset in this business. So what I'm going to challenge you to go into your reports, find your VIP report, and you as a leader, I don't care if it's your level 4, find them on Facebook, reach to their upline and say, hey, I want to call Sonia and I just want to let her know that I'm one of her uplines and I'm here to support her. I never believe in stepping on toes. I believe in letting them know that we are all here for them. So I think it's important to look at those VIPs because guess what? What I just said to y'all, every one of you probably picked up something different. So you have to remember that newbies are picking up different things. We all hear things differently from different people. But when you know you have a support system behind you, you want to work a little bit harder. You know what, Sonia? I can't wait until I get to give you a shout out for hitting your VIP 800. I'm just excited that you started this journey. And I just want you to know that we're going to stand behind you. And my famous saying is, we don't want to stand in front of you or behind you. We want to stand right beside you in this journey. And there's no stupid question. When somebody starts off new, they're so scared. So you as a leader have to let them know there's no stupid question. You can't ask me the same question. You have to learn from your mistakes. You need to take notes because what I'm teaching you, I need you to teach your newest promoter. And then you're going to pass that down. And that, guys, is how you build leaders. But as a leader in this business, you always have to keep the VIP 800 and 1600 mindset each month because I'm not going to set myself up for failure. You should be hitting VIP 1600. I'm giving you a month, 30 days instead of 14 days like they did when we earned a bonus. 30 days, you should be adding 4 new promoters and 4 new customers. And I'm going to be the first to tell you that does not happen for me every month. But it doesn't mean that I didn't try. It doesn't mean that they don't come along. You just have to keep that mindset because I'm going to tell you, people are going to fall off. People are going to change. Things are going to happen. Life's going to happen. You have to keep adding new people. You have to stay in the grind and keep this mindset of VIP 800 and 1600. And you know why? Because almost every month, okay, so there's 12 months out of the year. 3 months out of the entire year, we're not qualifying for something. If you really think about it, 3 months out of the year is about the only time we're not always qualifying for something that Lavelle has for us. But that's, May was not a qualifying month for Cabo, but but guess what? It was a qualifying month for new 4Ks and 12Ks to earn a bonus. So really, every month, whether you're existing or new, you're qualifying for something. So if you keep VIP 800 and 1600, you're going to reach those trips. You're going to add those new individuals. You're going to find those new customers that are going to be your runners. You just have to keep that in the forefront. So I know I can go on, but I'm just going to tell you, it is the lifeline of your business. You can make it simple or you can make it hard, but you can break it down. I never like to make people think, oh my God, Lindsey, what are you got me into? I just say, these are the things I need you to do. I want you to go out and I want you to find me 2 people that want to start the Thrive Experience. Get me on the phone with them, okay? There you go. We're going to get them as promoters. Now, I need you to go find me 2 more people. Let's get them on the phone. There's your customers. You know what? She may still be $200 shy. I'm going to keep on. Let's go find. I need 2 more people. And it may be that 6th person that finally helps that individual hit VIP 800. Because even though it's 2 orders, upgrade package orders and 2 customer orders, you still have to have the $800 in volume. So you just have to keep on keeping on, and you have to keep on adding. But I do want for people to understand, a lot of people lose sight, and I'll end with this, Tammy, before I pass it back over. Okay. Well, I didn't hit VIP 800 or 1600, so I'm just a failure in this business. I'm just not going to keep going. It's not a big deal. I just don't. Some of the top earners in this company did not hit VIP 800 or 1600. Don't let something that you possibly didn't understand, didn't handle correctly, didn't work out for you at the time. Maybe it was just bad timing when you signed up. I know I had a lot of people that went in and placed their order and they became active immediately, but they were not ready to promote, right? Don't let that stop you from helping others reach their goals. Because if your newest people, whether it's your level 1s or 2s or 3s, hit those VIPs, that could be your next rock star. And if you're going to let something that you necessarily didn't succeed at per se keep you from helping your newest rock star on your team, shame on you. You'll never be a leader in any business, in anything, if you stop because you didn't succeed at something. Guys, there are tons of things I've failed at in this business and in life in general. But I pull my bootstraps up, I put my big girl panties on, and I keep on going because I'm not going to stop because I failed at something. I want the next person to, because it gives me more joy to shout out somebody else than it does me. My parents have always taught me there is enough sunshine in this world for everybody. So remember that. Don't stop because you maybe didn't understand it or didn't be successful at it. Get that next person. So when you give that shout out on Facebook, I promise you, like, you know, those crazy hearts that go when you're doing a live video, that's what your heart will feel like when somebody else that you helped earn that bonus gets it. So Tammy, what questions y'all got?
Okay. I just want to add real quick one thing that you mentioned that I know we use a lot, especially early on with people, is an upline chat. So when you're bringing someone into the business and, you know, the second you bring them in, they're in VIP mode. That's when you want to make sure that you take your new promoter and put them in a group chat with you, the promoter, whoever else is in their upline. Make sure they have a support team, because especially during those first 14 days, everything is urgent. Everything is a question. Everything is confusing. And so if that person has 2 to 3 uplines in a chat, they can get their questions answered. I also think it's I learn a lot in my upline chats. Like sometimes I think I know the answer and someone answers it differently and they have it right. So it's a really good place not only for your new promoter, but for all the promoters on your team. So you always want to make sure, and I will go into those reports, and when it says so-and-so is in VIP, I immediately see who they're under. I contact that person and say, hey, what's going on with Sally Sue? I see she's in VIP. Do we have an upline chat? Have you had her on a welcome call? You know, and sometimes I get oh, that's my cousin and she just wanted to order as a promoter because she's afraid of Autoship. That's fine too, but I still like to let people know that they do have an opportunity and they have a place they can go to ask questions. So I just think that the upline chats are directly connected to someone's success in the first 14, well, I mean, long term, but definitely in the first 14 days. So I am going to try, I'm still fairly new at Zoom too. I'm going to try to unmute. Okay, I'm getting ready to unmute everybody, so be careful if there's noises in the background. Yes, I'm unmuting. Does anyone have a question that you want to ask Lindsey? I can only see a few hands or faces, but if someone has a question, you can shout out. Question for Lindsey, question about VIP. I will wait.
That's good. Hey, that's good. But I am gonna chime in on the whole chat thing. I'm gonna be honest with you, that's super duper new for me.
Oh,
the
there
chat
you are. Okay.
is super new to me as well. But I do love it because I'm gonna tell y'all something right now. One of the things that I've struggled with is I always keep my phone on me. I always like check messages, and people are like, Lindsey, they've got to respect your time. No. I know that individual is like, for instance, Denise. When Denise texts me, she's a teacher. I know that she needs an answer because she has a 5-minute window. So those group chats, guys, are huge because just like Tammy said, there's 2 or 3 leaders in there that can answer it. And when you're working and you can't get back to that person, but they may be having somebody that's interested right that minute, you don't want to lose sight of that. So chats are so cool. Like I said, they're new to me. That's something new. I haven't really put a lot of thought process into that, into my business, because I've always been the chatter, not the chatty. So I'm working on that. So it's exciting to be able to do that, because sometimes I'm tired of them always hearing it from me. They need to hear it from somebody else. And when they do that, I could probably, I can go back, but I'm like, hey, Susan, will you go in and tell her this? Because I'll tell her this 10 times. Right. Remember, smarter, not harder. And they're hearing it from somebody else other than you redundantly about what you need to do and how you need to reach out. Plus, again, it goes back to what I said earlier, the support system. So chats. Thank you, Tammy, because this is new to me. I'm not a big, this is all new. I'm a work in progress.
So Deborah Ford has her hand raised. So I think that means she has a question. So you're unmuted, Deborah, if you want to ask.
Yes. Can you hear me?
Yep.
Yes.
Okay. So when you say that we need to keep this VIP 1600 mindset, so we need to every month, no matter what, sign up 4 promoters and 4 customers every month?
Absolutely. And here's the reason why. Because like I said, I'm subject to this opinion because I've been in this business for 4.5 years. The people I started with 4.5 years ago are not my runners anymore. Actually, half of them don't even thrive. Out of 100 and something level 1s I only have about 24 that stay active a month, okay? So I have to make sure that I'm adding new people every single day, because you never know what's gonna happen. You always wanna keep going. I mean, we're a 60-40 split. You don't want to get red-legged and have one runner and then you're sitting here trying to find somebody else. So if you keep that VIP mindset, you're always adding. You're always adding new rock stars. You're always adding new people. You're getting new experiences out there. That's the most important thing, is you're getting those new personal experiences that you can pick up the phone. You know, say that somebody is suffering with some discomforts and you need their story. That's your new level 1. You have a story now to share with everybody. So yes, you always keep that mindset.
Okay. And with the advice of giving, say, a new promoter, you said, because it is so hard to sign up promoters in the beginning. Mm-hmm. So with advice to a new promoter, do we say, sign up your family?
Yeah. And in the beginning you do, because you just, it scares people to hear the word promoter. Even your best friends are like, I'll do you a favor, but I'm not promoting anything. Yeah. Yes. You always have to be honest, because they got to go in and they got to see the policy and procedures and all of that. But that's the most important thing, is people, just because it says promote doesn't mean you have to promote. It just means that you're going to be, you know, and I always tell people, a promoter doesn't have to be on Autoship. That's my selling point, if that's how you want to call it, my sharing point for people that kind of step back and they're like, I don't know if I like. Guess what? You don't have to be on Autoship if you're a promoter. And if you do decide to take off with this, hey, you're already one step ahead. We can make that happen.
Gotcha. Thank you so much. That helps a lot.
Good. All right, girls, I'm going to pop in here and semi-interrupt, but we are down to less than 2 minutes before I'm going to get kicked off of Zoom. So, Lindsey, I want to say thank you for being on here with us today. You gave tons of information. I took notes, so I'm sure a lot of people did. I will be recorded. This has been recorded. I will share it. I promise. I don't keep all these things just for myself. So if you guys have questions for Lindsey after the fact, you know where to find her. You can follow all the recordings that we've done up to this point. But with that, Lindsey, thank you a million times over.
Yes, thank y'all. Y'all have a great weekend.
Okay. Bye, everybody.
Bye.